Hey guys, this is Jody and Perla here in the Dominican Republic, and this is our end of the year update for 2017.
Yeah, we last updated you in August, and so we just wanted to catch you up with what God's been allowing us to do here this fall, and just wrapping up the year as a whole, and just showing you what many of you guys have been able to help us to accomplish. So as God has continued to allow us to serve through and alongside the local church, we've been really blessed to continue to work with the youth, and especially in this time when we are training and teaching them how to study the Bible for themselves. We're continuing to work through the book of Mark and hope to finish it early into 2018. And it's just, we're seeing the youth that some are having a greater desire to really dig into questions. Well, what does that mean, you know? And so we're grateful to be able to see that, and for them to lean less on commentaries and Bible studies and go straight into the scripture.
Another thing that God has allowed us to do this year, since this fall, is starting this new ministry within our local church for the missionaries around this area. It's basically a missionary care that looks like a service in English, fully in English, every Monday night. And there, Jody leads worship, and he usually shares an encouraging message, or we have other people come in, either on mission trips or pastors that are here. They come and they share the gospel and encouraging word for the missionaries here. So that's also something that's been in our hearts for a long time, and the Lord has led us to be able to start something like that, and we're so excited to see where the Lord takes that during 2018.
Yeah, we just saw, we wanted a time weekly to gather with others in English and be able to worship. And then we saw the local church caring for the missionaries in the community, and then we saw other missionaries needing that as well. And so it just kind of organically came about, and we feel blessed that God allowed us to work towards that with all of those people together to make that happen. And so that's hopefully going to be a real help for the missionary community as they serve here in the Dominican Republic.
So here's a quick update about how the Nail Cafe is doing. And since our last update, we asked for your prayers because we had a little situation with our landlord, and we're so thankful because so many of you reached out to us and just showed us your love and your prayers, and we definitely felt that. And we were able to work out situations with him, and we re-signed a contract until March of 2018. But that was also because we had what we call impact partners. There were 3 of them, and those individuals and organizations were able to help us come up with 6 months of rent altogether, so we would be able to stay where we are right now. And that was so helpful, and we're so thankful that the Lord put that in your hearts. And and so our rent's going to be up again in March, like I said, but at least right now we have time to think about this, to pray for this, to see if the Lord wants us to stay there or to move to a bigger or a different location. And for that, we'll definitely be just opening the doors for any impact partners or people that want to be joining this mission and this vision to make an impact in the lives of the people that are coming to the Nail Cafe and the people that work at the Nail Cafe. And we're so excited for 2018 because there might be opportunities where you can join the vision of the Nail Cafe. That doesn't have to be just financially. It could also be just through prayer or through teams and things like that. So we're really looking forward to next year.
Another thing we wanted to update you guys on is a new opportunity that God has given us to be able to help with some of the funding for our ministry work and for the Nail Cafe as well. And that is to sell packages of the coffee that we serve at the Nail Cafe. We've told you guys before the exciting opportunity to connect with farms in the Dominican Republic to provide quality, organic, and gourmet coffee, homegrown, to really have some good stuff to serve at the Nail Cafe for the clients. And so now we're going to be packaging that, creating a label, a brand, and have that for sale here for mission teams or at the actual nail cafe. Just another way to help with funding for those projects. And so we're really excited to be able to offer that to the community. Again, since we last updated you guys, we've been able to host one more mission team for this year, and it was an absolute blessing. And that was through a ministry called SCORE International that have a facility on the south side of the island. And they were able to bring their gap year students here and serve alongside of us in the local church, get to experience the Puerto Plata area. They went and supported the Nail Cafe and loved on the ladies there. They were at the Missionary Care English worship service on Monday night and really poured deeply into the missionaries that we serve alongside here. And it was just an absolutely huge blessing for us to host and work and serve with that team.
Yeah, so if anybody out there is interested to come and partner with us and join us here in the field, we're absolutely thrilled and we would love to have you. And yeah, we're just looking forward for next year with those two mission teams that are already set up. One of those teams is actually from Mississippi, so we're really excited about that. Yeah, so just be praying for that. And yeah.
Yeah, what we're looking at are small teams of 10, about 10 or less, and people who are really prepared and trained to go share the gospel and to work in discipleship and share their testimonies and things like that, and do some really healthy short-term missions, partnering with us in the local church. And so we're really excited about this for next year.
So that wraps up our end of the year update since August, since we last made this video for you guys. And we just thank you so much for being there with us, for supporting us spiritually, emotionally, financially. All those things are equally important for us to continue to do the things that we feel the Lord has called us to do here.
And we just want to send you guys off with a Merry Christmas
And a Happy New Year!
We'll see you in 2018.